Xwa No Limits. Now I know I've been doing a bunch of streams recently because I had to take care of personal shit. But we back, we collected, and yeah, we are back. Not really. So anyways, Piper Clark, 1/2, a New Night Republic, well, is in ring with us today, or in this case, blessing us with just her overall or unnecessary sexiness in ring. Kinda seems like she's taking most of the inspiration off of Mandy Rose. Oh, wait a second. So yeah, anyway, the first match will be Dallas Carmelo versus Piper Clark. Now, if you haven't not to know about Dallas Carmelo's win and loss record, from what we've been told, she at least either have 2 or 3 losses and only 1 win. Of course, that's the first match, just seconds from being underway, and here we go, it's Dallas already starting off high here for XWA No Limits. So we're looking that we want to at least take out the British girl in the first match. Let alone, this would technically be Piper Clark's first match while going solo. So as of course, we welcome you to ringside. I am MYS, but not only that, joining me somewhere on ringside, but not on the commentary desk, will be the XWA's Underground General Manager, Hurtful Shadows. How's it going, my guy?
It's going good.
Oh, well, it seemed like you actually decided to speak on the XWA television, because pretty much in most of your interviews, you just walk away and don't even say a word. So currently at the moment, how are you feeling about the first match being Dallas Carmelo going up against Piper Clark here?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Well, you would actually join stream, you can actually see what's happening, but I have doubts.
Yeah.
In which you can join it if you want, you don't have to. Now, Wait a second here. Looking at Piper Clark might have a little bit of an advantage over Dallas Carmelo. After Carmelo trying to kick it to the low midsection. Reversal put in by Piper Clark. It's seeming like that for Piper now realize that she knows pretty much Dallas Carmelo's strength and weakness. Pretty much the strength is pretty much Dallas's legs, and pretty much that she has pretty damn strong legs. And we're looking at her thighs can already tell you that Dallas already be technically more focusing on her leg part in her workout, pretty much doing insane amount of squats and technically doing a vast amount of any leg workout that makes her leg literally looking beefy as fuck. But that doesn't mean that they're technically thick. I would say that's just raw muscle underneath the skin. And if you've seen Dallas Carmelo's last match, you know what exactly happened to her opponent with just from the nasty little curb stomp that Dallas Carmelo can dish out. And it looks like she might catch her another victim if Piper Clark doesn't have a way to counter the move. Speaking of Clark, she is potentially now back in control, going onto the top rope. Hopefully what she's planning here and go for a massive elbow drop from the top rope. Seems like she doesn't want to try and finish this match. Now, whatever Dallas Carmelo may have up her sleeve to possibly turn around her losing streak, because just because she only won one match doesn't mean that her losing streak may come back to haunt her in her sleep. Now Dallas Carmelo just putting Piper Clark onto the top turnbuckle, but for Clark managed to counter and looking to try and finish off Dallas Carmelo, but instead putting her into a submission hold, which would be some sort of torture rack. Dallas Carmelo escapes it. And now, but wait a second, Piper Clark attempted to try and finish off Dallas Carmelo, but for Dallas decided to give Piper Clark a ride at the Chicago Cross. Unfortunately, it won't be a 3 count if Piper Clark kicks out too. After Dallas Carmelo launching herself onto ringside, close to me and Hunter after just chilling. Yeah, so probably being taken out onto ringside. I will say that in the formidable future, for any future shows, we may see some illegal weapons being used in the XWA ring, from barbed wire bat, glass tube, and hell, even a whole fucking door. Don't tell Cobra we said any of that, because he loves to get his hands on a barbed wire bat. Which, funny enough, that he will be in action tonight. A massive big boot by Piper Clark. Looking like Dallas Carmelo managed to actually come to her senses in her MMA background, leaving out of the way Piper Clark. Now looking at for Dallas Carmelo trying to almost stomp out Piper Clark, but now Dallas is ready to finish it only if Piper Clark didn't get herself out of the situation. Now for both women, they're trying to trade some blows here in the match. It's seeming that Dallas Carmelo may be potentially winning in this matchup, and now has Piper Clark exactly where she needs her to be. As we just saying, this is the formidable end of a member of New Night Republic. And it's looking trying to connect the leg onto the lower midsection and trying to deliver a stomp to the back of the head. But now for Dallas Carmelo, pretty much going for the Mellow driver. Did that what it's called it now. Attempted to almost use a move out of Britt Alexander's arsenal, but it does not work. For Piper Clark trying to get herself back into the ring, Dallas Carmelo still trying to figure out what can she potentially do to win this match, besides even not using her finisher at the moment, because she technically, as you see, she's technically taking a smarter route. Is saving the big boot, pretty much saving the stomp as a last resort, and looking that she's willing to use it here. And two, the middle rope stomp straight to Piper Clark. That might be it. But for Piper Clark, she's gonna keep on fighting. How did Piper Clark survive the curb stomp? It's looking, Dallas Carmelo is trying to finish off anything, and here is the London's bomb. For, I think that's what Piper Clark called it, hook in the leg, and Piper Clark will get the win. Pretty much adding up to the losing streak of Dallas Carmelo. We will have Hunter joining us on commentary slightly soon, as we could hopefully get a microphone, or at least someone with a microphone will have that. I also like the fact on Twitter, in the group chat I'm in, we were literally talking about Call of Duty Zombies. And how I said, I fucking, like, technically, I would be sweeping the floor and caught zombies, but those were the good old days. Technically my prime, but the moment Call of Duty 2019 dropped, I technically reached my peak and not look back. If I can recall, it was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the rebooted Modern Warfare 2, where I technically quit Call of Duty. Don't get me wrong, I still love the game's franchise, but I prefer the older games than the new ones nowadays. But into lighter news. So technically now for the next match, is actually one that most people have been putting it into consideration, that this may be Megan Page's farewell match because of her opponent. So the next match will be, well, as she finally now has a nickname, will be the in-ring juggernaut, well, Amanda Bryce versus, well, pretty much versus the girl Dynamite, Megan Page. And we'll be right back after a short AFK trip. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the XWA, as pretty much we have the big woman of the... But anyway, as for the big woman of the XWA is now here, and it pretty much had a few live events. We actually got to see Amanda Bryce actually end up teaming up with pretty much a few members of the men's roster. Now, why is it to be that? Who knows? But hell, well, who can say no to pretty much a friendly, well, not friendly, but hell, who can say no to Amanda Bryce, pretty much? Hell, she's literally funny, well, pretty much she's funny, likable, and hell, she's pretty much just a sweet, loving woman. Although, some people do like to make fun of her weight, in which Amanda Bryce said she's okay with. So yeah, she's fine with people kind of making fun of her weight, but not fully. But speaking of the weight, pretty much here is a woman that could have been carrying extra around her waist, that being Megan Page. Now, people have been speculating that Megan Page could be tied the knot with a certain someone backstage. Who is that certain someone? Well, judging from what the attire choice for her is, pretty much just a horned mask. Definitely taking inspiration off of Hunter, seeming that I think Megan Page might be in love with Hunter, but we don't know. Wait a second, as we're looking up here, that Amanda Bryce is trying to extend the arm of Megan Page. But for Megan now, trying to counter. Also, we would like to figure out what was the new attire choice for Megan Page. Sure, technically, the whole white and black aesthetic of her own attire was supposed to be a play on her best friend, Cade. Which, a bit of a fact about him, he was in prison for a few years. Well, actually, as a matter of fact, as Hunter is on ringside, he can actually give us a little bit of information on who exactly Cade is. Hunter?
Hold on.
Okay, so apparently Hunter's trying to figure out what the hell is going on in his Twitter feed. But anyway, back to the match, and see that Megan Page, they're trying to start off hot here, but against, well, Amanda Bryce. But now for Amanda, now lifting Megan Page up and putting her straight down. It seems like the fight is going to be potentially taken outside of the ring, if anything. And for Megan Page, attempted to try and figure out a way to pretty much not only defeat Amanda Bryce, but also as she was wandering backstage, she also tried to figure out how can she score a date with Hunter. So I'm thinking it's like a little bit of a love story going on, but hold on, cover now by Megan Page. Amanda Bryce kicked out at 1. And now for Amanda Bryce, trying to utilize anything, but now for Megan Page, taking Amanda Bryce on a ride for pretty much it seemed to be Casino Royale. and Megan Page would get an easy victory. That Megan Page is your winner in the second match for No Limits. Kind of curious what made her have the idea to literally decide to braid up her hair for some reason. It looks a little bit strange, but at the same time, it doesn't. So I guess we're probably not going to have any information regarding about Cade, so I guess we'll just wonder about it later on. But now for our next match is actually an anticipated matchup, and that being the return of the legend, that being Cobra versus Sky. If I could just find them. And what I've seen from Cobra's Twitter account saying that pretty much after taking a photo of his own face, he did realize that he is literally starting to look old. And pretty much Cobra happened to be one of the best to ever do it in the FWA, but I believe now looking at it, his time is drawing near to being up. So Cobra said that he wanted to just pretty much go on a record and have as many matches as he can before he retires. And here comes FWA Underground Champion, and that being the Pittsburgh Rottweiler himself. And Cobra had the belt high and ready. I could actually look at the score. Now you can see that Sky has a personalized belt around his waist, pretty much similar to Mr. Blue, saying that he has a updated belt around his waist, and which we potentially may see tonight. That Cobra is ready to go. I don't know what Sky is. Here comes Cobra! While firing off on all cylinders, it seeming that, judging from most of his Twitter videos just showcasing him pretty much working out, it seems that almost looking that Cobra was in the fucking hyperbolic time chamber just waiting for the doors to be like unlocked. And as of tonight, it seems that those doors are now unlocked and he is just going to absolute work. It's like he's not even giving Sky like any chance to lay out some proper damn it for a springboard dropkick connect to the back of Sky. But now Sky managed to finally get a hold of the Rottweiler as he'd been let loose from his leash. And whatever Cobra has plans for Sky is not going to be pretty. And dropping him back first into the apron. I believe for what we are seeing that Sky might need a bit of medical attention after the match. But however, he is still moving fine. Connected a headbutt onto Cobra. But wait till here comes Cobra Lee. Pretty much for a 45-year-old, he is, well, I wouldn't say he's 45, I would say he's like, I don't know, like 35 years old, but already looking old enough due to him not maintaining pretty much his health the way he should be, which thankfully now he's actually paying attention to it, and this might be the only time you actually see him having wrinkles on his face. Now for Cobra, just dropping what Sky with a, I believe that would be a jackhammer? Not really, hooking the leg. Sky kicked out too. Whatever Cobra has plenty of fear. And now connecting with the rainbow, pretty much connected with the middle rope curve shot. Head put with Sky, but Sky kicked out too. Now as I try to put Cobra into a corner. They try to dish out even more damage, but for Cobra and to escape out of harm's way, left in the at least the shoe to face this guy. Trouble in Paradise connects. And whatever Sky's hoping that he might have to move out of the way, in which he does. That the fight is already being taken out on ringside. We're up close and personal with one of our cameramen. It's okay for both Cobra, well, and Sky facing each other off, and he may witness a count out. Alright, Cobra has another idea up his sleeve, and Sky is getting up. And unfortunately, Sky will lose through the count out and Cobra will win. I mean, for a 35-year-old, he is still in good shape. Let's see. Yeah, if I can figure it out. Alright. Don't worry, guys, I was just checking Twitter. I had to figure out something. But yes, our next match would technically be a somewhat broken Triple M versus Tyler Ford. So here is Money Making Matt. So Money Making Matt's already in ring. Here comes Tyler Ford.
Be right back.
Uh, after power 4 over in ring. Vast majority of this match. Well, actually, I mean, that's going to be commentating at most because I already said what I said. Because I'm going to be scrolling through Twitter to at least find something funny. What is this one here? back into the match now. I need to get a sip of my drink. Now look at that for like making Matt getting the pinfall attempt. Tyler Ford kicks out. But now, wait a second, a roll-up pin. Triple M managed to break out of it. And there was the surprise cutter from Triple M hooking the leg. And Triple M will get the win. So yeah, Triple M is your winner. I see people on TikTok are trying to fucking design their own saw traps. Interesting. Well, somebody's gonna die. Alright, here we go. Found it. Alright, I figured it out. Alright, for your next match, will technically be the debut of a new star for XWA. Potentially, possibly going to XWA Underground or staying on main roster. But it will actually be the long-awaited Reese Logan versus Emily Marshall. Match could load faster, that would be perfect. And I shall return. Huh? So yes, Reese Logan is now in the ring. And I did get rudely interrupted by Emily Marshall. And for Emily Marshall, pretty much. Terry just trying to be herself in a way. And most people love her for it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. And the match is underway. Here comes Reese Logan. Already putting down Emily Marshall with the clothesline. Now for Marshall trying to take control of the match. And Reese Logan has to push her back into the ring. But impressive belly-to-belly suplex. So from Miss Logan. And takedown by Emily Marshall. Wait a second. Now for Reese Logan having Emily Marshall in a cradle hold. Kind of early in the match. But is highly necessary. Now whatever Reese Logan is trying to do to Emily Marshall. Technically trying to at least even the score. And of course people are trying to figure out, is Emily Marshall living up to technically the female MYS allegations? Because that's what most people see in Emily Marshall. But Emily Marshall moves to the side. And there's the clothesline for Reese Logan. Now just moving out of the way and connect with the drop kick. And as for Emily Marshall rolling herself into the ring, but now going for the suplex. Like he gets an extra stomp on the face. Now for Emily Marshall going with the face breaker onto Reese Logan, hooking the leg. But Reese Logan kicked out of one. Now as for Reese Logan being taken for a ride due to, I believe, would be the Marshall's Law version 2. But now Emily Marshall going on to the top rope. Was she planning here for a big body splash into cover? And Reese Logan kicks out. So in this case, enjoy, no commentary.
I'm back.
But anyways, your winner will be Reese Logan. Also, yes, Hunter is off of fucking Hennessy. Don't worry about him. And possible weed. Yo, Hunter, are you on the stream yet?
No, my phone's charging.
Damn it. Alright. If I look at the damn math course correctly... Alright, wait. Well, shit. I knew I fucking double booked somebody without knowing. Oh well, at least I already got a fucking backup plan already in store. Now Carmella was first match, but she was supposed to be this match. And I know just who to put in the place. So it would be Tony Ford versus Sarah Wilson. Anyways, here comes for Tony Ford. I believe Tony Ford had her questionable NXT attire, and saying that she wanted something to use for at least celebrating Throwback Thursday, so she decided to put together her old NXT outfit, in which, coming to her surprise, she can still fit. Now why, we have no clue. And here come the Wilson twins. Now, what makes it cool about for Sarah Logan, well, no, not Sarah Logan, although I do miss her in WWE. And yes, I do know she is currently called Valhalla. I'm not stupid, I know. But what I meant to say for Sarah Wilson. Now, what's special about Sarah Wilson's attire choice, that this was technically her indie wrestling attire, where she went under the Prodigy, when she went under the name as, or at least the nickname that people gave her, known as the Prodigy. So technically tonight, for both Tony Ford and Sarah Wilson, it's kind of like a little bit of a throwback party. As, surprisingly enough, Sarah Wilson can actually fit into her ring gear like a glove. However, for Tony Ford, she kind of had a little bit of a struggle, for obvious reasons. Now for Tony Ford, with the cutter, as after Kristen Wilson is watching from ringside, next, almost close to the commentary table. I don't know if she can hear it, but we do want to say that for Kristen, she actually looks kind of pretty. She pretty much looks fucking adorable. And that's what most fans say about Kristen Wilson, because her and her sister, which happened to be the same age of 23 or 22 years old. Well, like 22 to 23 years old, that's how old both of them are. And I believe Kristen really just said to us that both of us are like literally 23 years old. They have to run a drop kick and look connecting onto Sarah Wilson. after Kristen Wilson at pretty much after Kristen, she is watching on from ringside with a little bit of disbelief, but still has high hopes for her sister to pick up a win. And I was almost looking at Tony Ford was trying to tap into her high fly stage. Seemed like she won't be able to. Trying to get herself back into the ring. Pretty much being met with some sort of arm tackle by Sarah Wilson. And there's the running cutter. Oh, looking at Tony Ford. What potentially feeling like that she might just hurt her back the wrong way, and I don't know what is Sarah Wilson doing, trying to at least rub the head of Tony Ford. But pretty much I think that was either a super kick or a roundhouse kick that connected onto Sarah Wilson. Tony Ford trying to get the rollover and win. After Sarah Wilson tipped out. So I was looking at Kristen Wilson was trying to at least distract Tony Ford so her sister can get the upper advantage. Now looking at Sarah Wilson, almost looking like he had a bit of momentum, but he comes crashing down as he's being sent to the ring post. After Sarah Wilson really blowing a kiss to Tony Ford, saying, and this will be your kiss goodnight back to the tour bus. Now hooking the leg of Tony Ford, Sarah Wilson kicks out. And there's the surprise clothesline of Sarah Wilson. As she was going to attempt to do something, but for Tony Ford putting an end to it all. Now whatever Sarah Wilson did try to do, it seemed like it had worked out in all of her favor. After Tony Ford connects with another springboard cutter. Now it seems that Tony Ford is slowly feeling the energy of the crowd, and it's working. Of course, as we can see from ringside, Kristen Wilson just holding her breath. Hopefully Sarah Wilson can at least be snapped back into reality and fight for another day. Looking down for Tony Ford, that was looking to end this fight immediately. Pretty much with a suicide torpedo, was suicide tornado DDT, and there is the standing corkscrew moonsault, which we haven't seen that from Tony Ford in a little while. And there's the roundhouse kick connecting onto Sarah Wilson. But it seems that Tony Ford is pretty much bringing the respect of a fight. She refuses to take a win due to countout. Because she did it when she was part of Dark. She did it when she had formed, well, the faction on Dark Matter, but now everything, she decided to be pretty much known as the good girl in the pretty much in the women's division. She is now treating her opponent with respect, although they may not like her. Well, although they may not like her, but for Tony Ford, she's tried to at least do better. And there's clothesline connecting. It was looking that Tony Ford could potentially finish off Sarah Wilson if done correctly. And there's the scoop slam and the elbow connect. And middle rope, well, bottom rope moonsault. I was looking at Tony Ford, now hyped up and ready to finish off Sarah Wilson the moment the energy feels right. Like, she feels something in the atmosphere is almost right and ready. But now here comes Sarah Wilson. First looking to see if Sarah Wilson tried to at least grab onto Tony Ford, but not working in her favor. Now I believe it might be just the overall height difference that may be causing disadvantage for Sarah Wilson. Because as you can see from Tony Ford technically being, well, pretty much being supposed a 7 foot tall. Well, not 7 foot, but 6 foot tall. After Sarah Wilson of like 5 or 5'8", let alone 5'7". Well, in a way, as she pretty much puts herself back into the ring, and Sarah Wilson will win by countout. Now you can already see for Kristen Wilson already rolled herself into the ring to celebrate with her sister. And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that the Gauntlet of Immortals pay-per-view will be held Monday, May 20th. At, of course, 6 p.m. Well, it's 6 p.m. or 6:30. That depends. But we need to decide on who. We need to decide on the three that. Well, we need to decide 2 contenders who will be going after the women's Universal title. Oh shit. My bad. Hold on. As I assume something strange is going on. There was a QR code saying that pretty much showcase that black screen saying, well, pretty much text appearing saying, for far long we've been used, locked away, wiped from history. But now, as we realize and figured out the truth will set us free. Do you know our secret? Then prepare yourself. You will be in for a ride. Let them out. And we are still trying to figure out who is writing these cryptic messages. Well, as for pretty much a QR code showed up at a house show saying that, want to know, do you really know who we are? Then you will figure out the truth, let alone even find out who exactly we are. And pretty much, and the date says 5/20/24, and that is the date, which means it's for Monday, May 20th this year. So whoever's writing these cryptic messages is set to have, well, it's set to be known on May 20th. So now we are setting up the #1 contenders match. Also, yes, there won't be no title changes due to the last season, just be it a setup and everything, but we were going to host a tournament but decided not to. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, this will be your main event, and it also will be for the XWA. And yes, I've said Universal title before, but turned out I have the wrong script, and it's actually for the heavyweight title. Well, that will be crowned at Gauntlet of Immortals. And what is speculated to believe that there will be 2 battle royals. Well, not actually, but there will only be 1 battle royal. Taking a while for it to load though. We may have to restart stream, I don't know. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and restart stream. Just hold on tight, everyone.